Hi friends, welcome to Aruna's English. Today our topic is prepositions since and for. Now I am going to explain when should we use since and when should we use for. These two prepositions are also called adverbs of time. These are used in present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. These two words, when we use these two words as adverbs of time, only in these two tenses only, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense only, we use these two adverbs of time. Now let us see how. For is used for period of time. Since is used for point of time. Okay, that means for is used for period of time, only just some days or some years or some hours, the period of that particular time. For that particular period of time, for is used, and since is used for point of time. That means when that particular action started in a particular year or particular day or time, like that, if it is mentioned exactly point of time, then we should use since. Let us see one example. In present perfect tense, I have lived in Paris for 5 years. That means for 5 years I have lived in Paris. That means in past also I was in Paris. At present also I am in Paris. There may be chance in future also, there may be chance to live in Paris. So for that we should use present perfect tense. In this present perfect tense, we are mentioning here time, 5 years. So here 5 years is a period. This is a period of time. That's why we used for, the preposition or adverb of time, for. Next, present perfect continuous tense. For one example, the boy has been running for an hour. Here, this boy has been running for an hour. That means he started in the past and now still he is running, and definitely there is a chance to move forward. That means in future also he will run. So when there is a definite chance of continuing in future, we should use that in present perfect continuous tense. In present perfect past tense and present tense, up to the present tense, there may be chance in future or there may be no chance, but in present perfect tense compulsory there may be chance in future also. The boy has been running for an hour. There, that boy started running in the past. Now he is running, and in future also definitely he will go forward. So that's why we have to use that in present perfect continuous tense. And in this present perfect continuous tense, we have to use adverb of time. So it is given an hour, only an hour. An hour means just 60 minutes period of time. So we have to use for. One more example. The boys had been playing soccer for about an hour when it started to rain. Here these boys, they had been playing, and this sentence is in past perfect continuous. Of course, this is also used in past perfect continuous. And we have to observe here time. It is given an hour. So as it is a period of 60 minutes, we have to use the preposition for. And look at this example. This boy has been sleeping for 5 hours. This boy has been sleeping for 5 hours. Here also for is a period. 5 years is a 5 hours is a period. So that's why we have to use for. And here see, the kids have been playing since morning. In this sentence we used since because it is mentioned that morning, that means exactly it is given when they started playing. They started playing morning. Exactly the time is given. The point of the time is given. That's why we used since. For example, he has been sleeping for 5 hours. If in this sentence time is given in exactly, that means point of time, like he has been sleeping since 7 o'clock. As it is given time 7 o'clock, that's why we have to use since. But it is not given exact time, only period it is given 5 hours. 5 hours is a period of time. So that's why we have to use for. One more example. The boy has been reading since 6 a.m. Now look at this picture carefully. In this picture, one wall clock is there. In that wall clock, the time proclaims, that clock proclaims 8 o'clock. See, and in this sentence, the boy has been reading since 6 a.m. That means when he started reading is given exactly, the time is given exactly. So that's why we have to use since. Now he started reading at 6 a.m. Now its time is 8. So 2 hours. But it is not given 2 hours. When he started is given, exact time is given. That's why since is used. Or the boy has been reading for 2 hours. That means if it is given 2 hours period of time, then we have to use for. As it is given exact time, we have to use since. Some more examples. They have been living in Delhi since 2012. They have been living in Delhi since 2012. That means they started living in Delhi in 2012. They have been living in Delhi since 2012. Now it is 2020. So totally 8 years. And we can also write this sentence like this. They have been living in Delhi for 8 years. 8 years is a period of time. But 2012 is a point of time. That's why we have to use since. Next one. She has been watching television for 2 hours. Here, that girl has been or she has been watching television for 2 hours. 2 hours is a period of time. So that's why we have to use for. He has studied in this college for 6 years. Here for 6 years is also raining since yesterday. So outside it has been raining from yesterday. That means it is given exactly point of time yesterday. So that's why we have to use since. So finally I say that, I conclude that for is used for period of time and since is used for point of time. Okay. So I hope you understand this thing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.